2 up until the start of the combine. Yesterday we did our 12 and 11. Those guys were, and this segment's called Schrager's Ones to Watch. But Mike Williams, the wide receiver out of Clemson, was 12. Derek Barnett, the talented defensive end out of Tennessee, was 11. Let's go today, 10. A guy that some people have going all the way as high as number 2 overall to the San Francisco 49ers in mock drafts. Jonathan Allen, the defensive tackle out of Alabama. Let me give you his particulars here. 6'3", 290 pounds. Guy had 28.5 sacks, second most in Alabama history. There's been some good defensive players there.
Oh, yeah.
The NFL comparisons, guys. Listen to this. Fletcher Cox, we've heard.
Yep. Sheldon
Richardson. And then this week, I've been told from an NFL scout.
Where are you going?
Ndamukong Suh.
Okay.
This guy could be that good.
Good company.
Good company. Just look at him move the way he does not. You put him in a 3-4. We're talking to Matt Hamilton here, our researcher who does a lot of film work. And he was saying you put him on the outside, not as an outside linebacker, but as a hand in the dirt DE on a 3-4. He could be that J.J. Watt style. I mean, he could be that guy. Or you could put him in a 3-4 and kind of move, or 4-3 and move him around there at the defensive tackle position.
Look at him running.
Look at him go, number 93. That's Jonathan Allen. I've got him as my 10th ranked prospect in this year's draft. And I'm going to stay right down there in Tuscaloosa because number 9 is the guy that maybe I'm most excited about in this draft. O.J. Howard.
I love it.
O.J. Howard's a tight end out of Alabama. Alabama right here. Look at the size here, Nate. 6'6", 250 pounds. Senior. 45 receptions.
6'6".
Last year in the national championship, not this year when they lost to Clemson, but last year he had 5 catches for 208 yards and 2 touchdowns on the biggest of stages. He's been compared to Greg Olsen by Daniel Jeremiah, our very own. Yep. Lance Zierlein, who works for NFL.com, said Julius Thomas. Hamilton in the back, he says this guy, this is quote, I see some Jimmy Graham, but he's a better blocker than Jimmy Graham.
That comes from the Hammer?
That comes from the Hammer.
That's high praise from the Hammer, right?
He's a dynamic athlete. This is a guy who can be as high as a top 10 pick. Another scout I talked to said,
running guys.
If Eric Ebron can go top 10, this guy can go top 5. He's a better player. So if you're looking for a wide receiver in this draft, it might not be the one because there isn't that Odell Beckham maybe or that Mike Evans. But if you're looking for a star tight end and you're talking about the free agent class not being maybe this great crop, O.J. Howard could be the guy.
Peter, you know, when you're going through these, I feel like the guy who's getting so much credit, it's just without you even trying, is Deshaun Watson. Like, he beat these guys, all those Alabama guys, and he actually won against those monsters. Incredible.
He won. I mean, tight end top 10. I mean, Eric Ebron was that guy. I think he's the last one, maybe. The list goes on, but is that too early to take a tight end?
I say it all the time. It's a copycat league, and you look at some of the better offenses in the NFL, they all have one strong tight end. You know, the Patriots, they won without Gronk, but when they have Gronk, they are a scary team. So, yeah, a top 10 tight end, that is not far-fetched.
The game's not that far-fetched.
The game has changed.
I also like to do a wild card guy each day. This is fun. And
I'm ready.
Yesterday we went small school, small guy with 5'6" running back Tariq Cohen out of North Carolina A&T.
He's 5'6".
He's 5'6".
I'm your favorite player.
Today I'm going to go to the quarterback position, and it's a guy that we're hearing a lot about other quarterbacks, right? We're hearing a lot about Trubisky and Watson and Kaiser and even Davis Webb and Mahomes. But I'm going to give you a guy that I always like watching on Saturdays. I think he might make a little rise here at the Combine. It's Brad Kaaya, the quarterback out of Miami. The U. Brad Kaaya leaves as a junior, 6'4", 215 pounds.
Sort of looks like K. I'll remember it.
He left early. He's Miami's all-time passing leader. So when you see that list and you think of all the quarterbacks, Testaverde and Kozar, and you go through the Jim Kellys, this is the guy, Brad Kaaya, and he's not a small guy. He doesn't have a noodle for an arm. He's got a big arm, and he's being compared right now by Zierlein to Cody Kessler. I think that's an underestimation. Jared Goff seems more like it. I think he's got that Goff build. And from what I saw in college, Kaaya wins games. I mean, Kaaya can go and win you games. I liked Brad Kaaya. And Kyle, you'll like this one. We always talk about Ryan Fitzpatrick went to Harvard. Get ready for this. If we have a Combine bingo board, get ready for this one. The movie Friday.
Yes.
The actress who played Felicia in Bye Felicia is Brad Kaaya's mother.
Oh.
So he is the son of Bye Felicia actress Angela Means Kaaya. I don't know if Mike Mayock's aware of it. I don't know if Daniel Jeremiah's aware of it, but that will be your Ryan Fitzpatrick went to Harvard throughout the Combine. That note will be mentioned every single time Brad Kaaya does something.
We got to do now, Peter. The last time we talked Miami football at this table, They tweeted at us.
Oh, boy.
They sent us a tweet.
Show me how to do it again.
Why don't you just do it?
Let's do it.
What is it?
Okay, it's the U. Every player ever who's ever played it, they score a touchdown,
did it
and they
like
score,
this.
and they go like that. They make the
What
U.
did I do?
Peter did reindeer antlers
It
or
was
something
like
like
this.
that, right?
W?
So,
Wofford.
right, Peter's like, hook 'em horns.
Okay.
Right.
Camera.
Make the fingers stiff and together.
I have a
That's
question.
the U.
I have a
That's
question
your
before
still.
we go to break. What it just came into my
Like
head.
Dre Johnson.
What are these prospects doing?
Oh, they're
right
training
now?
right now. They're in
Like-
Phoenix
like-
training, but they put them in these camps. Like the agent will pay for it. They'll
Yeah.
go down, and this is the top prospects.
Of course.
Yeah.
And they'll spend the 6 weeks from right after their college
Yeah.
bowl season to the combine, and they're doing speed drills. I don't want to name all the different
They got
places.
nutrition, they got groceries
They're
in
in
the
camp.
fridge, they got a car
They're in
rental.
bunk beds, they're in camp.
They're
Like,
working
How
out
long
2
is
to
this
3
going
times a
on
day.
before
This
the
is from
combine?
January right to the start of the combine.
All the way up
And then
until
you'll go to,
July.
we'll be in Indianapolis, and in the hallways at the hotel, these guys are running 40s.
All right.
And their trainers are there with the watches. Like, it is nonstop, and their bodies, some guys will shed 15 pounds in this time. Some guys will add 20 pounds to it is crazy, and the amount of money these agents pay, and sometimes they'll pay $50,000, $80,000 to just
An
put these guys
investment.
for 6 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah, because if you get a 40 time, 4 or 5